Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. December town hall. Let's choose a date. It's a busy time.
We good. Thanks, Biggs.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh,
I just swear we did one earlier in January.
I'm not here a lot, but that doesn't mean that it can't happen without me.
That was first when you come down.
Mm-hmm.
Picky, wouldn't you?
Yep. Mhm. What you guys want to do?
Skip December.
Okay,
I wouldn't see a problem with it because of the holidays and things like that, but
so then look in January. Choose a date in January.
it's a meeting at 12.
Mm-hmm.
But no, but you were gonna, are you,
I am not here 3rd, 4th, 10th, or 11th. I get back on the 17th.
so you leave on the 10th and you get back on the 17th?
I leave on the 9th and I get back on the 16th.
16th, okay. And you have been doing that on a Saturday morning, correct?
I've been doing it on a Saturday morning. I've done them on Saturday afternoon. I've done them at 9, 10, 11, 2.
We did a weekday evening.
Mm-hmm. Do it whenever it fits.
The early morning wasn't real well received.
Evenings are tough.
I would agree, skip December, but maybe look at either the 17th or maybe like Wednesday.
Wednesday the 7th, they don't have cadets. So,
Rick and myself have youth group every Wednesday.
well.
Which, yeah, we don't need everyone there.
Yeah. I can do it on 7th.
So, I can help, I'm just not gonna run.
Wednesday. Wednesday the 7th, is that okay?
Yep.
I'll see if I can make that work. Depends on whether it's my night or December.
7 p.m.
It's not as exciting as you think.
Okay.
I'll be out of town, but that's fine.
You can zoom.
The next one will just be when you can do it, Shannon. Just, you'll get to me.
Shannon, oh,
Well, it might have to be after volleyball and basketball season, which could end in May.
So you can have the whole summer, that's fine. Okay. Community logo. Travis gave us a report. Yep. Of all of the votes and all of the things from the people. Did you guys get a chance to read that email from him?
I read it, but I don't remember.
I can't remember exactly what it said.
I'll find it. It's a very thorough email.
he is a super guy.
Super.
Very thorough.
Okay, so,
December 1st, he's on
yep. All the votes.
There's B to D, right?
Would you pass that over?
There's actually more included in the email. find it from him.
I think
It's
that
fine.
it
Both of
could,
them are just
Members
colors
only.
yeah, and
and
The
circles.
circle, whether you wanna go with the circle or not. Then the
I like
letters are
the-
slightly different.
I like the brighter.
yeah, it would be, that would be B, right, Rick? You know, am I looking
I'll
at
go
that
for
right?
Um, I don't care.
Are you sure?
I know a lot of people said C.
So you have the circle. Well, this is not the original one where they had the circle and other designs. Then Travis just kind of,
It says option C was the clear winner.
Mm-hmm. Clear favorite, option C.
Tell me what's.
Color of the
I think it's
blue.
just brightness.
It's black and
It's
on
a-
inwood or it's blue and onwood.
Well, we're colorblind, I don't have.
It's dark gray and light gray.
There's 5 of you. Choose your favorite.
I'm gonna say D.
D. Shannon?
I like B, but could go D. Either
Mark?
one of those two.
I'm kind of game, I like it without the circle. So, yeah, B, D. I'm good either way.
I like B.
B.
Laurel?
So the ones that said either way, Laurel can break it.
Laurel?
Oh.
B or D?
Come on, guys.
Oh, she gotta get closer.
D.
See on there, I don't know if it's really, yeah, it is a little different. Just a
we
little
don't have a mark one
D.
yet, do we?
D. D is the winner. D got a vote.
Oh, we lost.
Shut down.
Sorry.
Wow.
You
You
didn't
didn't
vote
give me
for
enough,
Mark?
Shannon.
I went
said
either
either
way.
way.
He said B
I
or
didn't
D.
commit, I went either way.
He said B.
You can't talk financial.
Well, and that 5 were.
I learned that the other day.
All right, so we'll reply to Travis and tell him D. So Mark, now you know,
Yeah, I'll have to
proceeding forward.
shoot that through.
All right. Committees, reports, group updates, et cetera. The only one that's remaining is the kids club location suggestions. So I'm leaving that on there as they're gonna be gearing up and trying to make plans for theirs. And then Travis is working on, his next project is creating if you guys remember the community newsletter that we used to have, that was usually in the church bulletins and it had all the goings on around town. So I've been doing this haphazard thing where I reach out to all the groups that I can think of and ask them what's going on and if they have any updates, but he's gonna take it and morph it into something better, much better than what I've been doing. And that is reminiscent of what we used to have, so that there is a way for groups to submit their stuff, and then it compiles it, and then it blasts it out electronically and also in a paper format for people who like paper. So he's figuring that all out. Just started that today. Guys on the ball, so.
That was our conversation all the way down to Cherokee and all the way back. Like, we brainstormed that and he's amazing. He's gonna do great things here, guys. As far as getting like all the businesses together so that everybody can be on the same page. I mean, we've got a lot of businesses in town. We just need to get them together and get all those things updated, so.
So good. Okay, so that's that. Self-evaluations were completed. Let's talk wage review. It's time. Cost of living update, 2.8%.
Say that again, Heather.
Cost of living update is 2.8%. So we need to decide what we're doing for Troy and Jamie and Carol. everyone met expectations. You have the data. So I will take your proposals.
Let's do a 3% increase for everybody.
You can decide and do whatever you would like.
What's Carol at right now?
I should have looked this up before tonight, but I didn't.
What are you at and what's Travis at?
What else is it?
Laurel, what we do is we have the staff do a self-evaluation, and then that is collected. They rank themselves and score themselves on the strengths and weaknesses and things that they want to do in the next year. And then everyone on council gets a form to fill out, 7 questions, scales 0 to 3. And they rank them on 7 different dimensions. And that is then averaged. So on 7, they can have up to 21 points or much less, right? 7 or 21. And then I take all of the scores from everybody and we come up with that average. So you can see where they landed year over year. A 1 is needs improvement, a 2 is meets expectations, does their job, and a 3 is, or 2 and above is really exemplary, went above and beyond. So, yeah.
Oh, wait, similar to what we use.
Yeah, a more tangible way for us to justify wage increases and things like that.
Yep.
So,
Makes sense.
anyone? Folks suggested 3% across the board.
I like the 3% because most of them are right in that 2 to 2.25 range. 2.5.
I should have. I didn't think.
We need to worry about the wage difference between Carol and Travis.
Okay, so Troy's at 20,
Concern.
Troy's at 23 an hour. Jamie's at 63,754 50 cents for his salary. Carol's at 51.5. And Travis is at 52.
How do we say we would handle Travis's, does he have a 6 months before we reevaluate, a year? What was he given? What direction? Nothing? Okay.
When was his start date?
11/11. 11/10.
November 10th.
Yeah.
We should have gone to Tuesday, huh? Easier to remember.
I never forget.
Normally, where I come from, if they just started within the last quarter.
No worries. No. I would not include him in this.
I agree with
this
that.
I agree with that, but I just didn't know if 6 months into his employment,
He should
do an
understand that.
interview and get something. I didn't know if that was figured out.
Do you normally do any type of increase other than at the end of the year?
Usually just once a year.
Just once a year, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we hire somebody third, fourth quarter and we think about giving them an increase in 6 months, we say that at the time of hire.
I would like Jamie to get his CDL. I've had several conversations with him about it, and that was a part of hiring him. And it's been on the back burner for a few years. So I would like that to happen, and I would like you to consider that, please.
And he can.
Yes.
Yeah,
He is nervous about it because of his history, but he has been assured that he
He
can.
had one.
So,
I just didn't, what I'm asking is make sure the medical is still is better.
yeah.
Yep.
It was all clear before.
We
that was
even
part of
hired
the
him.
conversation before we hired.
All he needs is a B.
and we hired him
Be
with,
there.
Class B, yeah.
we hired
It's
him
not that
with
difficult.
the requirement to get it.
Mhm.
So he needs to get it.
Does the city reimburse that for him? The cost?
I think
Hasn't that gone up?
He doesn't have to go through the training again, does he?
Yeah, if you're not doing the training, it's not.
Oh, gotcha.
Otherwise, it's expensive as hell, you know, get somebody to get a class A.
Yeah.
But a B, I think you just take the test, air brakes, and it's not as bad.
I think so, I don't know. Especially if you've had it before.
Yeah, I think you just gotta relay the message to him.
I would like for you to think about that when you are thinking about the wages, please.
Well, for Troy, I think, he's at 23 and a 3% increase is like 69 cents an hour. I would prefer just go a straight dollar. From up 24 would be my suggestion for him.
I'll go along with
I'll
that.
do that.
Is that a motion?
We can do them all together.
Okay.
Okay? Jamie Carroll. Entertain suggestions. It's a conversation.
Are you thinking, for Jamie, you're thinking contingent upon a time frame for him to get his CDL, or what?
That would be my
what are you
recommendation.
thinking?
He's amazing. He needs deadlines.
Mm-hmm.
Have a CDL by May.
Now is a good time to do it.
Right.
So the summer is really busy.
All right, I'm gonna change it, April.
You might get busy.
Depends on the
with it.
winter though.
Yeah, depends on winter, and depends on when they start this. When they start, this could be busy. If they start tearing things up in February, March, I don't know if he'll be busy or not, I don't know.
All right,
what they'll be
let's go back to May then. Give it 6 months.
Yeah,
What's he at right now, 63?
$7.54 and 50 cents.
wait. So, yeah, how do you want to tier it to where he gets 2% now, and he'll get 3%, or an additional 1% when he gets the CDL?
Yeah.
Or how do you want to, I don't know, thoughts? I don't
Gives
know.
him an incentive.
I'm with you.
I don't know.
2 now. 1 in May if he's got a CDL.
Or as soon as he gets his EO, whichever comes first. I don't know,
Yeah.
I like that too.
Sooner
I'll
than
go
May.
along with that. Yep.
If he gets it in 3 weeks.
More
from now,
incentive to get it up.
Yeah, I like that too.
I like that, 2% now and then he's
Yeah.
got another percentage as soon as he gets it.
Once he shows
Yeah, or, yeah, like,
classification.
whenever he gets it, yeah.
with a deadline of May, otherwise he loses the opportunity to get it.
Right, yeah, there you go.
Well, that's a lot of stipulations, I don't know.
But to be fair, like, it was a part of the hiring,
Yeah, I agree, right.
Mhm.
so
This is the first time I've been hearing it in 2 years.
I've been talking to him about it for 2 years,
Okay.
I promise.
I was just, yeah. Stipulations then.
We can take our own truck there.
Mhm.
We don't need a truck. We got our own truck with air brakes. So he can take that.
The first year was a lot of
You gotta
learning,
drive.
so there was a lot of grace. 'cause
We just
the
need Troy to
first year's a
drive it
lot.
there, or how does that work?
Pretty much.
That works.
Troy's got. Well,
So it'll probably be a two-part deal, right?
yeah, Troy's probably got to stay, because he drove truck before unless he kept it up.
I could drive
Otherwise,
it
he's
there
farming
otherwise.
them.
There you go.
We got chauffeur.
I have kept my CDL, Class A,
Or
and a health card.
Painful now.
I might
yeah.
too.
See?
You get a CDL, you never let it go.
Yeah, you
Right.
never
Let
let
it
it go.
expire.
I never let any
It's
That's like your
certification expire.
motorcycle license. You never let that thing expire. No matter what. You don't want to go through that again.
Is everyone good with that? The 2 and then the 1 with
I think so.
5A?
Yep.
Yeah,
I
and then,
agree.
and then you get it whenever you get
Mhm.
it, right?
If he does it in a month, oh,
Okay. All right, and then Miss Carol,
3%.
3.
Mhm.
Okay,
Agree.
mhm. All right, yep, who's making a motion for that?
So moved.
Support?
so
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Perfect. Okay, school bus. So talk to Jessica again. Now that we have a better handle on when we're going to be tearing down the building, February, March. They are asking the question of where the bus stop is going to go. They don't like the idea of having no bus stop on this side. That is something that they were not thrilled with. Talked with the park, talked with the post office, both are fine.
I don't like the shelter house in the park that they're gonna be building. On the shelter house at that time.
And I think that the post office will be fine. It's not that busy. From
I think that is best.
7:30 to 8 o'clock.
Is the post office okay with that?
Yes.
Okay.
I talked to her 6 months ago.
That
And they're
works.
willing to let the
Kids
kids
inside.
inside for the first part.
When it's cold.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I think it.
Yeah.
I think
It's
so.
not ideal, but I don't know where else to go.
Right.
Right.
He said Dur's got a lot of sofas and recliners, but I don't think he'd like. He's got the most room.
He's got the most
Is
room.
he open at 7:30 for all the kiddos to come in?
He
No.
could be.
I don't think so.
Just read the paper, sitting there reading the paper.
He used to be, he wouldn't be anymore. Where's
Post office is best.
Okay, so, and then I'll just be in conversations with her about when the date, the swap over is happening, and I'll clue in, post up everybody, so you guys are all aware. We'll make it very announced in public and all of the things. Ordinance violation for towing, if there is a vehicle left when they need to move snow. So we have, if you saw, that we have a policy, of course, an ordinance for having your vehicles moved off of the road so that they can plow. And Travis has been so good about posting that and making sure that people are aware. And what do you know, like he posts it and all of a sudden people are moving cars. So it does it works. It really does. Thank goodness for Facebook and getting it out there. But I think it would help if we had, because it says in the ordinance that if you don't, we will tow it. We don't have, that we're aware of, anyone to do that. So I need some ideas about how we might enforce that and how, if that is the case. Because what I don't want to happen is that we need it and we're scrambling and we don't have a path to do it. And then Jamie is hitting a car or we're burying a car in 10 feet of snow. So,
Tim still have his.
Does Tim do it anymore or not?
No, not that I'm aware of.
And there's nobody else in town, right?
I can call him and see if he has the means to do it, and we could speak about reimbursement and things.
He does not have, he sold.
He sold his
He
record.
He sold his towing record.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
No,
Well,
and I wouldn't want to get into it.
Who's enforcing it?
we would enforce it. It's a city ordinance.
Now, technically, we could, implement a fine for that as a city, correct?
Yes,
We could say it's a $50 fine per
there's a whole thing.
instance.
Yeah, that's right, it's right in there too.
It's already in there.
$50
Towing
is still
fee.
cheaper
Towing.
than paying somebody to tow it.
Simple misdemeanor.
Who's going down there taking a picture of that?
The misdemeanor is
Oh.
high. We have that misdemeanor. fee
Fined
is
in
high.
accordance with the amount set forth in the
Somebody
Inland
has to
Traffic Code
initiate
for
it.
parking violations.
Our misdemeanor is up to like $2,000, isn't it? It's really high. We can go from like 5 to giant number. And it's a giant range because we enforce it for all sorts of things.
And there should be a heavier sort of thing.
I just want to think through what we're going to do so that I'm not having to figure it out with Jamie and Carol at 10 o'clock at night. Please.
We need to find somebody.
10 o'clock when we bed is the 2 o'clock.
Or should we have somebody, or,
Yeah.
does Trackside do that, or is it only semis? What's he,
Towing?
yeah,
Yeah, he tows.
I mean, trying
But
to
you could
find.
have somebody initiate the penalty. When you figure that out,
Well, that to me is after the fact.
who's doing it?
What do you mean? I do it. I sign the stuff for all the violations.
Okay.
That's me.
All right.
That's fair.
Just asking.
It's the worst part of this position.
I would see around who, maybe Larchwood or Elward has. They have somebody on retainer, however they do it, and go from there. Maybe go around Valley, I don't know.
Yeah,
Closest town, that would be the cheapest. Or available to come.
Okay,
We have to have a place to take the vehicles where people can't just,
some type of impound lot.
It's gotta be a rock, I'm sure, Lyon County impound. I mean, when they impound,
I will
Yeah,
do.
they're not gonna want to pull them all over the rock rapids.
I just need your
you're getting
ideas.
your tow, it's going wherever. Yeah, there's more to it
Mhm. Okay,
than just hauling a car away.
yeah, I just need your ideas so that I can do research, because I was like, I don't know. And hopefully it's not a problem. I think the nice thing to do would be to say, hey, Mark, your car's left on the road, jing, jing, hey, can you move it, please? We want to plow, right?
Right.
Like, that would be the nice thing to do. But there's going to be instances, without a doubt, where it won't get moved. And so then I want to know what to do.
There, a young person has left the car on the street and they've gone. The family left. It snowed.
Yeah,
What do we do?
I need to know.
What do you do?
I need to know what to do.
I don't know the timelines, but Sioux Falls, they plow. If it sits there, I don't know if it's 24 hours or 48. And at that time, the city comes and tickets them.
Yeah,
And then after the ticket, it's so many days, and then they get towed.
I would guess Main Street would probably be your biggest concern. I mean, I don't fault a person for getting a ride home. That's to come get their vehicle the next day for whatever reason, if you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of times our guys are 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, they're ready to roll. Things shut down at 2 o'clock. I guess, yeah, again, find out what your policy is.
Yeah, maybe the ticket on their car is gonna prompt them to get it moved too,
Mhm.
you know? So maybe the ticket comes first and then we'll worry about getting it towed or moved or whatever.
Or a written warning first and say you got 12 hours from now to move it.
Okay,
then
so,
Ticket.
so we'll draft an SOP for you guys to review. How about that?
We have nothing.
We have nothing. It
ordinances
says-
for Snow removal.
It says enforcement, nope, it says on snowy days, vehicle parking shall be restricted on all city streets after new accumulation of 2 inches of more snow. Enforcement when a motor vehicle is parked in violation of a special parking restrictions, the city shall have the vehicle removed. The vehicle shall be towed away at the direction of the city and the cost of towing shall be charged. That is what we have. So I think this is a great, but to put it into action, we need, call them, they don't answer. Give them blah, 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 a ticket, do da, 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 blah, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, this is nothing. So we'll draft an SOP and I'll share it with everybody. I'll get it out as soon as I can so you guys can review it. Okay? It won't be terrible.
Can you run it past Micah before we do anything too? Make
Sure.
sure we're doing everything is kosher.
Sure. An SOP, he probably won't have a big thing on, it's more of the ordinances and stuff that are big deal.
So who's notifying you that this needs to be in to take action?
The snow removal? What do you mean?
No, the vehicles that are obviously in violation.
Oh, no, nobody. It's just Jamie's trying to clear snow.
Mhm.
So,
So then we're
Yeah,
posting
but-
ordinance.
so how you know about
Jamie's telling
Jamie
her
knows.
about it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
asking.
asking.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Jamie's,
Is
Jamie's
Jamie-
fault.
Jamie's the one.
What do you mean Jamie's the one?
That's obviously gonna know
Who tells
you.
us which?
Oh, what
Yeah,
vehicles?
what
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
obviously you're putting that on Jamie's line. He'll notify you, and then if there is a violation,
Yeah,
it gets done.
yeah. Sounds good. Okay,
Well, back in the day, didn't Scott just have a notebook, told Carol, and Carol told him up the streets on the vehicle, there's a vehicles on the street? Maybe that's how we got it passed.
I'm pretty sure we just called them. It's like, move your car.
Yeah, remember, this time, the last 2 weeks, we went out at 10 o'clock. People are used to us starting at 2 or 3 in the morning. They're not used to us starting at 10. So if we're going to do it early, we need to notify them.
Which Travis put that out then, right? 'Cause, yeah.
Yeah. that's-
We'll just develop a thing, so we have step by step to follow. And it will make it clear and easy. Okay. Keep Iowa Beautiful. I shared that with you guys. I don't know if you looked at it. Sorry. I put links and stuff. So I don't know if you clicked any of the links. If there's any interest in any of it. You tell me. There's grants, there's money. There's stuff.
I think that would be a good one to do your following construction.
Sure. It takes 6 to 8 towns, so Hometown Pride takes 6 to 8 towns in your county to partner in the region. And the town, on average, completes 15 to 20 projects and raises over $200,000 over 5 years. Projects include things like park amenities, cleanup events, public art, festivals, fundraising, leadership programs, trails, welcome signs, and more. I get all these emails, so that is what it is.
Sounds neat.
Jen and I were going back and forth about it, so I'll keep you posted. It would be something that is, including obviously like Larchwood, Lester, Elward, et cetera.
6 to 8 towns is like half the county.
Almost all of it.
That's most of
The
it.
whole county.
Almost all of it.
The whole county together, right?
Yeah.
8 communities in Lyon County.
Yep. So, we'll see. Okay, that's that. The Iowa Initiative for Sustainable Communities, so that, I have a meeting with them next wait a minute, I put it on the calendar. Sixteenth, 4 o'clock. Talking to University of Iowa. I gave them the story of the rec trail and talked about how that's been developing phase over phase over phase over the last few years and how it's come together. And they help with projects like that. So I'm talking with them on the 16th at 4. It's a Zoom call. If you want to come, you're welcome to come. It's about 45 minutes long. I can forward you the Zoom link if you want. Any questions on that? Okay, the downtown walk around assessment. I reached out to Back on the Rack, Rustic Oak, Manor Market, and the Farmers Market. I sent you guys all that link. So the downtown walk around, they were looking for specific projects that had done some revitalization for downtowns. And ours fit the bill, I thought. So I worked with those groups to get some bullet points and pictures showing what they've done and how things have progressed over the last year or two downtown. Submitted that and the story. Had feedback from the leaders of those different groups. And we will hear back on January something. Hold on, and I'll tell you. If we are selected, so if we are selected, we get a free downtown walk around assessment. January 12th is when we hear back. So I'll let you know. And they come, there's a group, they walk around, they look at opportunities, challenges, and give suggestions. So it's usually $1,000 to have them do it, free. So I just apply to everything. Fitness area. Had a couple people ask me if we're going to have a spot for the fitness or if we're going to close it during the demolition. A couple people who use it often, wondering what's going to happen. Talked to Paul Kipley with the museum and said that the basement of the Methodist Church has been redone and that is an option. I was talking to the museum board this week and he will let me know if that's possible. Because I talked to him about his half of the law office that's currently vacant. And he said it's really small. It's not really great for even having, a couple pieces of equipment in there. So.
Cool. Sounds good.
So would you, how would you do that with memberships and such? If you did go to the basement of that building?
Great question. It was very low on the priority list. So
I'm just wondering if you're gonna go full membership fees, or if we're gonna cut it down, or.
Yeah, I haven't actually been in there to know what could even fit in there.
No idea.
So, I
Might
don't,
just be one of the things, just swallow and when this does get constructed, then go forward. You know, you're just doing what two community people are asking, you know.
Yeah.
Or you do what you want, I mean, that was.
Yeah. My concern would be less about charging fees for it and more about who has access to it. You know, like, we can't just let it be unlocked all the time, you know? So that would be the,
Mhm.
we want a key better.
Mhm.
Ask for a key.
And whatever they're comfortable with, I guess.
Right. Probably the
Key
extra.
code thing on there so that, and then whoever signs up.
Mhm.
Possible, yeah.
So,
If they don't have a key code thing, you know, the city buys a key code thing for them.
Yeah.
You know?
Whoever moves the equipment down in that basement,
gets
they
it.
can get a code.
They can get it.
They get to use it.
And they gotta move it out.
There's a lot of people who run in the winter so, you know, even if there was just the treadmills, like, I know there's a lot of people that run in the winter so. Okay. So I'll let you guys know after I talk to Paul. For consideration. Okay, Vanderpool Excavating, pay request number 2 and pay request final. You guys should have copies of those pay requests to review.
The work's already been done, right?
Sure has.
I'll make a motion to that.
Got it.
I mean, what are we gonna do?
We don't have a choice.
Yes, I.
Everyone in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Financial reports. You should have copied that. What's the miscellaneous, Carol?
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, 411,000.
It'd probably be some of our insurance money.
Okay.
What is it, going miscellaneous or just, any donations or sort of include donations for that fund also?
Okay, and then the other financing sources from transfers in, what's that?
Well, that's if we move funds around.
Okay. Just culture and recreation, the pool.
Pool, park, library.
So our total revenue that we receive from property taxes for the year is at $401,000.
Correct.
You guys have any questions?
No?
It's just an FYI. The report. All right, Mid-American Natural Gas Installation.
Remember, we pay upfront for the install. They figure a percentage of the revenues that comes back to the city.
Basically, we get the payment back for 10 years in May.
So we should get everything sooner because our lots are going to be filled.
Can I get a motion?
So move.
Support?
I'll support.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, couple things. Meeting in January, I'm gone from the 9th until the 16th. I'd like to move it if you guys are okay with that, so I can be here for starting the new year and having more off. That's okay?
No problem with
Figured you might not, Chad. You okay with that?
So,
Question, just stupid question. So 182 is Oak Street, is Chestnut Avenue. Why's it got three different names?
Under Mid-American
No, that's just,
Just in
so, it's
that.
also, so
182
182 is Oak Street.
is Oak Street, but you get into the city limits,
Mhm.
and that's how we classify, right?
or, right,
But the mailing addresses are all Oak Street. So where's this Chestnut coming at?
so
Chestnut
What
is
I
on, is Highway 18.
So you get north of Larchwood, you know, where you
it's
curve,
not 182.
Larchwood, the curve by the ball field.
Mm-hmm.
If you go north there, that's Chestnut.
Okay.
If you get down 7 Mile Corner, take a curve, you jump off, that's Chestnut.
Okay.
It's, the state just
took
came
it,
in and took it over.
took it 182.
Okay, I was
And
curious
then
why.
from,
They're calling it that, I just,
Yeah.
there's three different names for the
from
same
local,
street.
from local to Highway 9 is 182.
Yes.
So like, yeah. So yes, you're right. It
I was
kind of does have three, but.
because mailing addresses are all Oak Street.
Mhm.
I'm just wondering why this chestnut,
There's-
it's on the Mid-American, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
It can be confusing on fire calls too, Chris.
No, I get where it's more of a county thing than ours, but okay.
Becca, what day did you say in January? You said-
I'm gone from the 9th until the 16th. So I would love to have the meeting either before that or after that, if possible. I can do the 19th, it's an MLK day, but that's fine for me.
I'm out on the 5th. I can maybe do it after.
Does the 19th work for everybody?
Is that a Monday?
It's a holiday, but it's okay. We have mandatory training with them.
Do you have a meeting that night?
No, there's training.
Uh,
Do you for Riverboat?
Possibly, yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. That would be it. I was thinking of it. I think so.
Could do the 6th or the 20th. It's Tuesdays. I know there's a chance of basketball.
Not on the
20th
6th.
is not work for me.
The 6th?
That is that week.
20th is not work.
Can meet there for the council.
It's not gonna be that much fun.
Other suggestions?
Let me just check with him and see if, because sometimes they'll move it because of the holiday, but. You said the 20th does not work for someone here?
Doesn't work very
I'm
good.
on 11 and 20th as well.
Even on Saturday morning.
I work.
I mean, I'm not busy New Year's Day.
Me neither. That's fine. I don't even have to work.
Me neither.
Perfect.
You can have it without me on the 12th. Mark can leave.
You know what we said, Becca? We talked about this. No, that's fine too. No,
I mean, you don't have to do it on Monday. You can do it
whenever, right, yeah.
Well, I'm looking at other days, but those are just as full.
Because Shannon's gone the first week, I'm gone the second week.
Yeah, me too. And the third, but I might be fishing.
21st?
That a Wednesday?
Yeah. Bumps into church night for couple guys.
I can make it work. Life goes on.
I'm good.
What Wednesday?
21st.
I'm in Tampa. Sorry.
Are you here in January?
I am not here in January.
You're not
Yes.
What day did January?
Just, it works for you guys. Yeah, I'm
I'm
gone that whole week in Tampa for work.
So you're pretty much out for 2 solid weeks in
Well,
January.
that's good enough.
Yeah, my
excuse. I would
wife
like to
is
go.
very happy. She
Okay.
loves January.
Tampa's
26?
nice in January.
Tampa will be nice.
Yeah, good for you.
Vegas won't be.
Oh,
26th, they have fire.
they have fire meeting.
27.
It's more basketball and wrestling. I usually can't do without you, Becca.
That's fine.
I mean, you can do it without me too, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Do it without
If
you.
there's a date that works for everybody else, I mean,
We'll still have 4.
um,
We're-
Whether
Was-
it's one of the, whether it's one of these,
Yeah.
we'll still have
Was
4.
the
I can-
5th, was the 5th a possibility except for Shannon? Monday the 5th?
Yeah, that's fine.
You gonna be heartbroken?
absolutely, but I'll get over it.
Okay,
I
let's
think we
do
make
it.
him call in.
Let's do it the 5th. Laurel, does that work for you?
Yep.
Okay. The 5th,
Always at 6:30.
yes.
well, mostly.
We can adjust. We adjust if we need to. Thank you for that. Okay, a couple things. So you saw the email from the sheriff's office?
Yeah.
So that's an FYI. It's not on the agenda, but I want you all, because the request is that we consider it. So I'm not expecting you to have, you literally just got it like 4 hours ago, so I'm not expecting you to have any hard and fast thoughts about it. I'd like for you to digest it a little bit. I will be talking to the other mayors on Thursday about it and where they're at. But I wanted to give it to all of you so that you had time to think about it, because it will be on the table for discussion next month.
Do we have a say?
I don't know the answer to that.
Really sounds like no. But what I don't get is how do we go from year after year after year? Stewie was always 50 cents. All of a sudden now unless I'm way out, I'm just curious why his budget blew up 4 times.
So, I have a question. Okay, so this was brought up, so last meeting I believe, and we had Denny here, and he's the supervisor. Denny said that they had turned him, he's come to them multiple times looking for more money, more funds. Is this, and they've turned it down, is this his way of getting his funding? I don't know. Just a thought.
My question was, is how did Stewart do it the way he did? And then, yes, I agree with you.
I just want to
All of a sudden now, okay, if you need more funding, but what's it for?
I think that he needs to come to a council meeting, and that's what he said in his email, is that he plans to come to all of the city council meetings over the next several months. And that would be a great opportunity to ask those questions. Say, explain the change. What happened, right?
I mean, we got a lot of new vehicles driving around, new police vehicles, it's pretty stinking nice, but is that necessary?
But he's got laptops.
Danny also made the comment to him at a supervisor's meeting, if you would have mentioned any of this when you were campaigning, you wouldn't be here.
You wouldn't
on this job.
Yeah, he said that night too. So, have you,
I
has
mean,
anybody read the letter?
Yeah, I
I
read
haven't read it
it.
all.
I read it.
So, okay, so he talks about he compares us to O'Brien County. And they do their coverage with 6 deputies. I have to review, it's 6 deputies, a civil deputy, a chief deputy, and the sheriff. And that's what they do their coverage with for their whole county, okay? We have 4 other deputies more than that, so he wants us basically paying for 2 of those is where he's after. This is, you know, get your own idea that you read it. But my thoughts is, okay, that's fine, but we're paying for these 2 deputies to help patrol the rest of the county. What are the other 6 doing? You know, he's got 6 deputies that he really hasn't accounted for in what he's doing here is cost. So I think there's a lot of gaps in what he's throwing out. So,
Do they have a dedicated amount of time that they spend in Inwood? Or is it just based on need? You know, if we're paying this extra 60 grand, then I expect extra time as well.
And I mean, they absolutely track all of that. I mean, he
Yeah.
had all the
Yeah.
numbers here the one time he came.
Whenever I've asked for more of a presence, they come,
Mhm.
for whatever reason. They're pretty they're pretty responsive when I ask for stuff.
right, you know, if we've got something going on, and we say, can you, somebody be around, they've always done very well that way. But if it's a weekend, a weekend night, whatever, and we need somebody here now, our deputy might go over to George. You know, we might have coverage that's 15, 20 minutes away.
Mhm.
Well, that's why historically they've had a deputy in each town. So you're required to live in a town.
Right, but
Every
then
town is
there-
covered by a deputy.
then
And
it'd be-
you're just on call.
Yeah.
I mean, I know for a fact that sometimes they get Dorhout out of bed to come do something quick,
You know,
help out. That's part of that's what it was, you know.
Well, for me, I don't wanna get it wrong. I think the coverage that they do have has been fine. It's just, I wanna know where they get that budget now. I mean, Stewie did it before. Obviously, everybody still got paid their salaries then.
Mhm.
They just a little lost on those numbers.
Sounds good. Good plan to come. I'll let you know when they're coming. Put it on the agenda.
could we request the information that we're looking for, you know, how much time do you spend in Inwood, how many calls do you have in Inwood, and what, you know, maybe we should do it for the whole county, so we know what percentage of time he's spending, someo's
Well,
actually.
Stewart always said they spend most of their time in Rock Rapids and George.
Yeah, but
Always have.
also Stuart never gave any data, and Brian gives data every time he's
Yeah,
here
yeah.
with how,
I'm
like,
just taking Stewart's word for it.
no, I know,
mean,
but I'm saying, Brian gives us that data every time he comes.
Yeah.
He
So,
tells us how often he's here.
So, I mean, it would be, I'm sure it'd be a quick email that he's probably got some attachment he could send and it'd be done.
That's why I brought it up last meeting.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the numbers.
Yeah,
I didn't put it on the agenda. Forgot about it. But I wrote it down this time. Okay, and then following up on Dan's comments from earlier, snow removal policy for time. I pulled it up while he was here. There is no time in our, it does not have 24 hour in there. But it has the state of Iowa code underneath of it, which makes me think, I don't know if we have control over it.
We don't, then.
what section is that?
I will tell you, I was just there. You go,
To me, that sounds like something that's even more important than getting your garbage can off the street, you know?
go to snow removal,
Yeah, so we have a time for that.
snow removal. Sidewalks, gotta get to sidewalks, hold on. Sidewalk regulation. Chapter 3, Title 4. 20.13. It shall be the responsibility of the abutting property owners to promptly remove from the sidewalks natural accumulations of snow and ice and to remove accumulations of soil or ice formed from water flowing onto the walk. If a property owner does not remove natural accumulations of snow or ice or remove the other accumulations within a reasonable time, the city may do so and assess the cost against the property owner for collection in the same manner as property tax. Code of Iowa, section 364.12.
There's still not a time frame.
/T.
I'm wondering if the state
Reasonable,
has
reasonable.
Reasonable.
I can argue reasonable.
And I'm wondering if we can, Dan does have a point there where, hey, maybe we should hire someone to do it. And just send them a bill. Same thing with lawns in the summertime. You don't mow your yard within a certain amount of time and it's overgrowing, pay someone to do it and send them the bill.
You want 24 hours?
Well, 24 hours is reasonable,
I'm not for sure, but I think Sioux Falls is 48. Anytime within that 48, if it snows again, they get another 48. This is how theirs is worded. Don't quote me. I think 24 is a little
short.
If you're gone, for
Yeah.
weekends,
Yeah.
that's really short.
Well,
Yeah.
you better
Okay.
find me right now. Mine ain't done.
Get it, Carol? Get them going.
Yeah, find me right now. I'm not done. Mine didn't get done because I was.
You got all these
I
witnesses,
think
you
going
better
on,
just
I'd
hand
be
over the
gone
cash.
Sunday morning early, didn't get home till 8, 9 o'clock Sunday night, and I wasn't gonna do it, so.
Well, and too, if it's snowing, it stops for a few hours and then we know it's gonna start snowing again, like I don't want the person that's coming to clean my
Yeah, you're paying
Right.
bills,
Yeah.
until it's done.
So do you want me to look at the,
But you do the sidewalk yourself.
Just didn't have time.
Yeah.
We have to be on
This would be
service, the Iowa
sidewalk.
code, 164.12.
I always gotta look it up, see if maybe they have a time
just
on
means that I
theirs.
get to do
What's
all
the fine?
And
$7,000, Jack.
it's a reasonable fine.
You can do payment installations, it's
Put
fine.
it on
Oh,
my
no.
water bill?
We want to check right now.
Put it on my water bill
We won't be going fishing
for
anymore.
the next 25
Miles
years.
and need OT.
All right,
But
and I'll check the Iowa code. Okay. All right, meeting with Micah tomorrow at 6:15 or Wednesday at 6:15. If we choose Wednesday at 6:15, Chad, that means we have to find another time.
we need to take care of what's important.
So, you want Tuesday or Wednesday? Tomorrow or Wednesday?
I can't do either.
You know what I'm saying?
Is this in
Can you do a call-in?
Poland or is this personal?
He's gonna be on the phone.
He's gonna be on the phone, but I kind of like you all together so you can see.
I can't
Each
Tuesday,
other.
I can Wednesday. And I would advise
I don't know if I can.
you to be on that too, because this is something you're gonna be tackling.
Or you could
And
go.
who are
Really can't do
who
either,
are we
so-
Have that
talking
work
about?
out. You got an auction?
City attorney, I haven't shown them.
I got stuff for your church that night.
This is forward. TIF districts and stuff.
Tell me when.
Either one works good for me at all. I might have to call in too.
What can you do?
Either or, it's not good right now for me, so. Either. I just know tomorrow's gonna be a disaster.
16th or 17th? Either side.
No, tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Tomorrow or Wednesday.
Tomorrow.
Because we thought you wanted it right away, right?
Because here's the deal. They close, so catching everybody up, right? They close on the 17th.
I'm not worried about that, that's their deal, they're close or not on that thing.
Here's the deal. from me to you, Chad. I do not want them to move forward unless I tell them that the city is going to support this project in some way, because that is expressly what they asked of the city. And I don't think that it is good business as a city of Inwood to not answer that question. So if we're on the fence and we're not sure and we won't have an answer by the 17th, then I'll tell them that. But I'm not okay with not telling them something.
Just leave it hanging.
And I think that after our conversation on Thursday last week, there was a lot of people on the fence and not sure of what we were going to do. And I don't feel comfortable having that group of men sign on the dotted line for $750,000, thinking that the city is going to support this financially if we are not going to. There is no intention of that.
I can tell you right now, we can't support the whole infrastructure. We can't even max that out and do it.
Correct.
So if they want that, no, we can't. If they want us to help, we can help. They're gonna have to do it. They're gonna have to find more investors to help with it. We can't, period, even if we wanted to. Unless I'm wrong.
No, I don't think you're wrong at all.
We can't even borrow enough, like Joel said, to do it. We can't. Like I said, unless I'm wrong. I don't want to speak that term, but that's what I gathered.
I think it depends on how much, I mean, if they want to infrastructure it for only $1 million, we can borrow $1 million.
Exactly. But then we're maxed out
Mhm.
and there's no roads, there's no storm sewers that need to be done. You know, something would happen, payloader goes down. We don't have anything. We're completely maxed out. I'm not comfortable doing that.
Totally get it. I just know that I'm gonna say all that to them, and then I'm gonna get the questions, well, how much can the city contribute? What will the city be able to do? How can the city support?
And that's usually what an economic developer person hired for your city handles. We all of a sudden had to become that. I talked to one today, and that's what she does for a living. And she expressed to me, this is a wonderful opportunity for your town. I said, I get that, but we want to make sure we're doing the right thing. And she goes, well, that's what I do. I go out and find people that are gonna put businesses in and that are gonna, or I find a developer that's gonna go in and take it on himself, sell the lots, and then you annex it into the city. It blew my mind what the conversation I had with her today. And I got names and stuff for you guys to call, things to look at, stuff like that. And you asked
I did.
to reach out, so I did.
I love it. Makes me happy.
And she said you're kind of in a tough spot because all of a sudden, this came at you, that came at you, and if you really don't know what you're doing, you might find yourself, you're gonna get your ass in a ringer. Next thing you know, your town don't know what to do because you just went over and spent way more than you should.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why you guys can have this, here, Mayor, you can have that. There's different,
Love it.
there's two names on the bottom.
Mhm.
There were two, the one on the bottom, she said, definitely get a hold of.
Okay.
He is very, very, very smart. She is the one in Hayward.
Okay.
There are just some things that jotted down, and then there's money out there. If it does go through, the DNR and the DOT like to write grants because they like to have things to do and have projects, obviously, because they're employing their people.
See, that's what I'm wondering. We've got to reach out. There's got to be infrastructure somewhere
But
through the
she was
state.
basically saying if they develop it, then they need to do the legwork to get that kind of money, you know, and this and that. And then she also was telling me if the city goes in and does this, then if they're looking for their lots, you know, as their investment or whatever, you don't give them anything. Because they're already getting what they want, like the tax abatement, the TIF, and stuff like that. So I'm not even remembering probably half the stuff she told me. And I wish I would have recorded. I wish you all would have been on the conversation I was. Because it was like, whew. Yeah, these economic developers, they're
It's their
hired.
job.
It's their job. It's their job. And I don't know if you guys as a council need to, if this is what Inwood is looking to go towards and stuff like that, if you can partner up or I don't know if the town can actually financially put on an economic developer, but maybe somebody else so you have all the information you need. You know, if you would hire, could get, let's just say the guy from Hayward, if you could reach an agreement with them that you could pay her, and I'm just gonna throw out $10,000 to help you with your stuff. That might be pretty beneficial because who's the, I got done with her, it's like, wow, and I love the opportunity of like she said, an industrial park or whatever they're gonna call it, the commercial side of things and as it grows, but there's a lot to this. And I'll be the first to admit it, I don't know enough about that side of things to, I'll be the first to admit it. It's all of a sudden this last year or so, boom, we've been hit with, getting the community center going and now that this and that, you've kind of really got to know your stuff and I'm sorry. It's probably not my forte.
So that led us to, we need to talk to our attorney. Hence the suggestion for a meeting tomorrow or Wednesday. Because their deadline to close is the following Wednesday. And there's all these lingering questions that we don't have the answers to.
Being honest.
Well, our attorney has advised us not to do infrastructure. But how do you not do infrastructure and get a project going? And
Because you have an economic development person hired that takes care of that stuff.
Either way, it's
It's their job, it's their job to go out there and find that piece of ground and then find investors and stuff like that and get the ball rolling.
but we've got all that. We've got the piece of ground. We've got the
Right,
investors. That's already there, and that's all out of our hands. So,
That or you say develop it on your own and then annex it in later. Hayward's annexing 2 pieces in right now. Now, that's the question I wanted to ask her, and I forgot because I'm so overwhelmed with this stuff. Were they willing to annex, or did you do the other annex part? And I can call her tomorrow and find out. But they're doing that right now. Out there.
What type of businesses are they annexing in?
Commercial. She's got 2 businesses in, and she's looking for more. And they're selling lots for $40,000 a piece.
Who can do 6:15 tomorrow? Can you just raise your hand if you can do anytime tomorrow, not even 6:15? Okay, who can do Wednesday?
I can call in tomorrow, but
I can call it either day. I won't be here.
But who can call in, let's change it then. Who can call in tomorrow? Raise your hand.
Call in or be here tomorrow.
Yeah. Any participation tomorrow? Raise your hand.
Then, when I get, I don't know.
And
if I
then
get
Wednesday, who's got Wednesday?
Sure.
Jordan, what's your time?
I don't know if I get there. All I know is with the snow, normally on a Sunday, Amazon drops 12 poles. Pallets. They dropped 75. We turned away 2 of their semis yesterday already. So we're gonna have that on top of, they got me starting at 6 tomorrow. And I don't know. I just know it's gonna be a backup this whole week. It's just gonna be bad.
Terrible.
So I can't even call in because it's just, I'd be working in the dark. It's just not gonna work. Now, not to say some miracle, something goes right, I can get off by 6, be here by 6:30. I don't know. I won't know until tomorrow. That'll help you, but I don't know from day to day, so I don't.
Until January.
And then through January, because then everybody's using their gift cards.
Oh.
Usually they don't slow down until February.
So I think
I didn't
Tuesday,
think about
Tuesday.
Tuesday, most people call in tomorrow, at least. Yeah? Okay, Tuesday. What time did you want?
Yes.
6:15?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
Yeah. 6:15? Okay. Be here if you can. If you can't call in,
I'll let you know.
yeah, just text. Let me know.
Write down your questions that you have, Mike,
So I'd love to be on because,
so that
No,
we can
it's-
at least ask them.
it's gotta get done, so.
If-
not, I'll text them too.
And honestly, like, if, I just need to tell them something, because I'm not okay with the ambiguity of it all. I don't think it's fair to them, so.
And they didn't like the idea of if we would set up a TIF, that they get the rebate, that they get that. Like we did to Oak Street, you know. We set up Oak Street, kind of a TIF agreement that, you know, we gave them the money back that we got. And they weren't for that. They didn't like that plan.
I mean, we said that and they said no.
Yeah,
They're just wanting their lots.
They don't want tax abatement, they don't want TIF refund, they just want their lots with infrastructure to them. And then the rest of the lots that get sold off go back into the economic development group. So they're not looking to actually get anything other than their lots with infrastructure to them.
And that's about 10 acres out of the 25.
So then you got 15 acres worth of stuff that will have infrastructure to that's able to get sold for, they're not looking for any kind of breaks. They're trying to do this so they have the opportunity to build here because they want to
See, and
put
that's
money back
what,
into the city.
that's what she asked me too. Okay, if they're taking 10 out of the 25, how big are your lots? I mean, after they take their 10, and you got 15, how many lots are you gonna get out of there?
Well, they're drawing that up. They're figuring that out.
Okay, but yeah, that's all these questions she was asking me, you know, on this and that, and that's like, you know, I mean, are you looking at the extra 15 acres, are you talking, I'm just gonna throw out 10 lots, are you talking 15 lots, are you talking 20 lots? You know, how big are, you know, because if that lot don't suitify my business, I'm gonna have to buy two, so then I'm looking at 120,000. you
That's
know.
what Scott said.
If
No,
it's
anybody
60.
who was interested,
Yeah.
he sent them our
I know.
way so we can adjust.
But that's some of that unknown stuff that you ask, and, I mean, because they're wanting 10, and then you got 15 acres left, and then, so
And for the lots that they want, you're not building an infrastructure just in one area to start out with. You almost gotta do the whole thing.
no, what Jen was saying, you're better off doing a step, so it
Right,
spreads your tip
yeah,
out.
but he's saying they want the back lots, they don't want the lots along the highway. So you have to
Oh.
go farther back,
Yeah.
because you have to get back.
Basically, we'd have to do about
House.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know what lots.
2/3 of the
10
infrastructure
acres.
right
Joe
off
wants,
the bat.
Joe wants lots on the west side. Scott wants lots on the east side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, write down your questions. Come prepared. We need to use that time very wisely. He will not be able
Just
to.
need Mark to write us a check.
He will not sit on the
I
phone,
didn't win the lottery yet.
There's our investor.
just so you
I
guys are
didn't win the
aware.
lottery yet.
That won't
If I
be
did, I
able
got
to
a
be a
plan.
very lengthy meeting. It will be a concise meeting, so come prepared with your questions, ready to ask. Micah is also, he explains things very well and is very clear, so do give him time to explain.
It's 6:15 work for him.
That's
What he shot out the time.
Oh, okay.
We said
Oh,
after
yeah.
6.
Yeah. So, okay. Do you have anything? Do you have
No.
anything? Do you have anything? Carol, do you have anything? Chad, do you have anything? Chad, do you have anything else to cover tonight? Other than we'll miss you?
Yeah, I just wanna say, honor serving with you guys. Yeah. Appreciate it. You know? Yeah. Laurel,
Chad,
you'll do great.
Do you have anything, Rick? Nothing? All right,
I'll make a motion.
all right. Second,
Support.
all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
You had to get that one in there. Nice.
You got about 4s.
Bye.
move along because we've have questions.
I'll leave all that in there in case you want to look.
Yes.
It all, it's got some tax abatement stuff, different things. In my plan, you can just go through it. Whatever you want to keep. There's some stuff in there. But, yeah. I'm not gonna take it.
Fishing.
See you, Mark.
Yeah, it's just stuff I kept. And it's just got a bunch of stuff. So
Thanks,
you
Mark.
go through it.
Yep, you bet.
Thanks, Marv.
That's fine. Yeah, these, I mean, I don't know if you can take these home with you, these. This is part of that. And I think these are, is that the same one?
That's from a previous project, yeah.
Yeah, it's just stuff that I put in there. Oh, this one.
Is this annual for me and you?
Otherwise, I'll just throw it all away.
2.
2 years for you and me though? It's you and me, right?
The other one.
This was what Hoodor gave us when we came to our last meeting.
Okay.
Was that,
That would be interesting.
was that the only one? Was that the only, because that's the,
We'll just go through them.
Yeah.
We got
Just
some
go
maps here.
yeah, I got just different stuff that I put in.
These
there.
aren't relevant. This was part of that water improvement project,
Right.
preliminary stage.
So who bought that land down there?
Well, who's in the process of buying it?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're doing. They're turning it into an LLC, which is Scott
Three.
Blum,
Yeah.
Joel Rusing, and Andy Coote. Yeah.
It's very confusing because they have decided to name their LLC in economic group.
Development LLC.
So it creates a little bit of a problem because they're not a true economic development group because they're an LLC. They're a for-profit entity.
Right.
When an economic development group is usually a nonprofit.
Yes.
And they were talking about wanting to turn it into a co-op and have investors and all, yeah. All I know back on them two names down at the bottom,
I can tell.
she was real good.
Okay.
And she was the one that advised me to talk to Kim.
Okay.
At Mark Gall.
Okay.
And I guess she praised him up and down, so
Okay.
hopefully
Thank you, Chad, for the extra. You're the only one who did your homework.
Hey,
What? You did too?
I talked to James
Did you?
from Marshwood.
Oh, nice. What did you hear from him?
Just got a feel for how they've started and got going. You know, he said he wasn't on